What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's on me trying to make JOANN Fabric and Crafts. I literally had to look up the name to make sure I got it right. If you don't know what JOANN is, it's a fabric store. Just yeah, but yeah, here it is. I actually kind of like this build. I think this is one of my better ones I've done recently. Um, I don't have a whole ton else to say about this one. Um, other than here it is. Uh. Yeah, I'm just gonna ramble on so you don't have to deal with the silence again, like classic me. But yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the spacing name here, this is a 78 by 47. That's actually not that big. And the materials you will be needing, I think, to start off are brick block. Yeah, we do use brick block. I was like, is it brick or terracotta? I always use both. I haven't used terracotta in a while though. Stone bricks, white concrete, I guess lime concrete, black stained glass, stripped dark oak logs. Dark oak and spruce are exactly the same block. Also, I didn't build this today, so that also doesn't help. Polished deep slate slabs. I forgot about dark oak doors. And what is one material that we can get that would help us in this situation? I guess pillar quartz blocks. There really isn't one. We need everything is in pairs at this point in time. Or more. Alright, starting from the left-hand corner of here, 78 by 44 grid golf course. If you made it now. If you need to start from the front right-hand corner for whatever reason, that is completely acceptable. Just remember the lefts and rights are flipped. You get the point. But you want to start from this front left-hand corner, and you want to count back by 2 and right by 1 and going right. You want to place 2, actually. Yeah, you want to place 2 brick blocks. Bring that first one that you place back by 1, and then bring that up with 9 stone bricks. I was debating on starting with the walls, but I guess we'll start with this corner. You know what, let's start with the outside walls. I normally don't do that, but I want to get them out of the way. So in the corner of that little corner, you want to place a brick block at the back. This right there. You want to start off by bringing it right by 20. Then come back to that brick block and bring it back by 41. Then go right by 73. Forward 41. And then left by 20. Now, if you're like, oh god, 78's a big number and counting is hard. If you want to make sure that you have the correct thing, you can either just wait if you really don't want to double mess up on counting, although I feel like you'd notice because it'd be very unlikely if you'd mess up twice like that, unless you're just, I don't know. It should be 9, 18, 22, 23, 27, 28. It should be 32 in the middle. Hold on. 32 in the middle sounds right. 20 plus 20. That's not how math works. Hold on, let me actually hand count it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 32. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, 32 is correct. For intentions of what we're going to do... Make sure I know the number. I do. You want to place 5 rows of white concrete on top of every single brick block. Now, if you want to just start with 1, you can. That's fine. I'm not actually going to place the lime on top just for that reason of I realize it's kind of just like it's a crazy thing to just start instantly with a big number like 73. But, yeah. Also, just another thing. If you're making this in like a shopping center or anything, especially with these big ones, the size back doesn't matter. If you need to make it 10 longer, you can. If you need to make it 10 shorter, you can. It doesn't matter. It's just what fits your strip mall or shopping center the best. Is there a difference between a strip mall and a shopping center? Because I hear both terms get thrown around and it's very confusing. But, yeah. Hopefully over the time we get a good day or night. I am, for the most part, it's a Thursday, so that's fun. Yeah, that's it. I don't have a whole ton to talk about right now. Do I have any other tutorials ready? I'd talk about that if I had any ready, but I don't think I do. This was the only thing I have ready. I mean, I've got something in the area that is partially built, and then I've got... Probably the one after that, I know what I'm going to make it, at least if I feel like it. I'm really not sure at this point in time. There you go. It's your 5 rows of white concrete. If you want to, it's 4 rows of lime concrete on top of that, but we're going to wait till we get probably everything level. I think that's a good spot to stop. But on each corner except that front left, because we already did it on the front left, you want to basically place a little right angle of brick blocks. So basically off the corner block it'll be forward by 1, and then I guess from that you want to go right 1, and then back 1, and it's in the front right. On back right it'll be maybe back 1, right 1, forward 1. Back left it'll be back 1, left 1, forward 1. Like that. And then you can bring those little corners up with 9 stone bricks per brick block. Just like that. I do just want to say, though, hopefully everyone that has been affected by the hurricane is doing fine. I am supposed to actually get hit by it, but I'm thankfully not really... in like the serious part of it. I'm kind of towards the end, so. But hopefully everyone in Florida, best wishes go out to everyone, because I know that is terrible. It's, from what I've seen, it looks pretty bad. I'm fortunate enough to not normally get hurricanes, so I don't really have an experience with like, oh yeah, exactly what they're feeling or any of that. But I kind of understand the side of it, like, oh my god, this is just terrible. But I just want to throw that out there. I know it's probably past the time at this point. It probably would have already hit me at this point. We're probably in October. But I just want to throw that out there because I am recording this basically right after Florida got hit. So. Alright. Now we can start working on the front a little bit, I guess. Just, well, I mean, the center of the front. You can come to either side. It depends on your strong suit. I always like the left, going left to right. I don't know why. I just do. Probably because that's the way you write. That actually is kind of logical. And I never... Okay. You want to, from this brick block here, kind of this right one, right on the left, you want to go forward diagonally to the right by 1 with a brick, and then right by 2. You actually... yeah, let's work symmetrically. So you want to come to the right side of the same thing. So go front diagonally to the left by... or forward diagonally to the left by 1 and left by 2 with bricks. Bring all of those bricks up with 11 stone bricks. So it'll be 2 taller than the shorter pillars. It'll be 2 shorter than two shorter than the shorter pillars. That would make perfect sense, wouldn't it? 2 shorter than the taller pillars. Wait. That actually logics, but the other way around. Inverse logic. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. There you go. It looks interesting. And then from either one, you can go backward diagonally inward with a brick block, and then bring it inward by 5. So it'll be left on that side, right on this side. So I have a total of 6. Should we do the... we don't have the material. Okay, that's fun. We'll just leave that for now. Because you want to go from either brick... Or I guess from... We'll go left to right now. You want to take from this left brick block. It actually doesn't matter. You want to go back diagonally to the right with a black glass. Go right with 3 black glass. Strip dark oak log facing up. Black glass. 2 dark oak doors. I almost screwed that up. Black glass. Strip dark oak log facing up. 4 black glass. Bring each strip dark oak log forward by 1, and then you want to copy that row 3 more times, except obviously you can't bring the doors up by 3. So just place 2 black glass on top of them. The only angle that I have that shows me this well is a really terrible angle, because it's showing me the thing above it that we'll do in a second here. So you have 4x4s of windows. And then along the... First, bring each strip dark oak log up by 1, actually. An additional 1. And then the second row of black glass from the top, or the third one up, you want to place a row of upside down polished deep slate slabs in front of, just connecting to the strip dark oak logs, and then what will be walls in a moment here. I think we can actually get rid of this entire set of materials here, these 4. Am I correct? Yes, I am correct. Get rid of your black stained glass block, strip dark oak log, polished deep slate slab, and dark oak door. I didn't take the other materials, I apologize. It's a lot, though. I think it's like an entire another inventory's worth. But you want to get out now. Polished deep slate walls. Black stained glass panes. Smooth quartz stairs, and we'll go smooth quartz slabs, and we're going to use these smooth quartz slabs as smooth quartz blocks as well, possibly for the letters. We'll see at that point. But on either little row of 6 bricks, going left to right or right to left on top of either one does not matter. You want to place white concrete, polished deep slate wall, 2 black stained glass panes, polished deep slate wall, and a white concrete on both of them. Copy that row 1 more time. That's a lime concrete. That is very ugly. Lime concrete's another block that you're not going to normally use for a build, but looks good in the right context. Then you want to bring each white concrete up with... I guess we'll go 3 white concrete. 1, 2, 3, yeah. I know, it's kind of random. And then you want to place a smooth quartz stair on top of each polished deep slate wall and black stained glass pane. And then you can place 2 white concrete above each stair. I know that kind of didn't make sense, but it's fine. It's totally fine. For more context, you should have this. And it looks kind of weird right now, I know, but it'll be better later. And then... The reason I brought up the strip dark oak logs by 1 is you want to connect those top ones to the side and together with upside down smooth quartz stairs all facing forward. Like so. And then you can place a row of white concrete on top. It really doesn't matter there. Actually, it doesn't matter for any of this. It's just to keep that line at the top. Now, that looks hideous. I'm glad I didn't leave it like that, because that would have been a problem. But you can... Hold on. You can get rid of your... We'll go... Your polished deep slate wall and your black stained glass panes, and get out... Any of the frog lights. I'll go verdant frog light, or any light period. The frog lights look the best to me. Oh. I agree, honestly, Mr. Warehouse Gaming. And Oak Trap Doors. I hope he watches this video and realizes that I just gave him a free shout-out. Subscribe. So you want to take the white concretes above the strip dark oak logs, and you want to bring them forward with 2 frog lights. With Oak Trap Doors on the bottom face. Kind of look like really, really bad lamps. Or street lights. Those things. You can bring them left and right with 3 smooth quartz blocks per frog light, which again, just use the slabs for it. It's just easier than having to get out another material. And then you want to, off the front, place a row of upside down smooth quartz stairs that overhangs off either side by 1. You can also have them curl towards the back. And then you do actually want to bring them back by 1. Make sure they're facing to the side, obviously. And then behind that, you want to place a sideways pillar quartz block facing left to right, and then you can just extend it until it touches the stone bricks, like so. While we're at it, you can bring that row of pillar quartz blocks around the entire top row of white concrete on your entire build. This is kind of the divider. I think, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, out of all the things I've built, this has one of the cleanest transitions, in my opinion. I'm not calling the build looks it's a little odd of a design, but out of all the, like, transitions from one block to another for colors, this is probably the nicest transition I've ever done. I don't know why I like it so much, there's just something about it. And then, no boy, it's our favorite. I'm sure I know the number. Yes. On top of every single white concrete now, you can place 4 lime concrete. So to make it as tall as the shorter pillars, because they're shorter, that's really all. Just bought my mic. I want to make sure I didn't mute it. Hold on. I always worry about that, because that happens sometimes, and especially considering I am slightly sick, it might be allergies, I don't know what the frick it is, but it's classic, honestly, around this time for me, I don't know why, but I don't want to, like, have to re-record. I mean, my voice isn't, like, straining that much, it's just the stuff he knows, and, you know, you don't want to record a long video when you're sick, which is going to be fun, assuming we actually stream crafted tomorrow. Which is going to be like a week ago for you. Oh god, speaking of, it's just like, it's annoying. It's like that kind of, I don't know how to describe it without giving more details than I need to. As in, people not caring, I guess, I don't know. I don't logic very well. From the inside, it looks terrible also. Whenever you make the inside, I'd probably keep the same transition or do something else with it. I really don't know. Nor care, because it's not my build. I mean, it is my build. I can't say you have legal rights to it, because then that can very much go in the way of plagiarism. But, you know. Just for funsy funds, at the front center here, once you've done that, you have that. Nice. The front center between these two taller pillars, you want to just place 2 more rows of lime concrete on top. To make the lime concrete there as tall as the stone brick pillars. And it'll give you this. Nice. Place a smooth quartz slab on top of every single pillar quartz block, smooth quartz stair, smooth quartz block, or verdant froglight. That is so weird to say. I never use lights on the outside of my builds. This is quite a nice change. I got sorry. A little bit strained apparently. It's hard. Too much talking in a day. Apparently. Too much doing in a day. How about that? There you go. Nice. And I think that gives a very, very nice transition. I like it. I don't know if you like it or not. That's your decision, not mine. But yeah. Alrighty, now is it time for the letters? I think it is. Probably. Yep, seems about right. If you want, you can clear inventory. You don't have to. I'm going to, and I'm going to re-get out. Lime concrete. Smooth quartz blocks. Which we didn't actually have out. Smooth quartz stairs. Smooth quartz slabs. Stone bricks. And in addition, I'm going to get deep slate tile slabs. Deep slate tiles and deep slate tile stairs. Where are they? They're there. I think that's all we need. Let me think while I water. I think so. Unless I'm dumb. Which is always on the list of possibilities. Okay, so. For the letters, you want to come to the bottom left-hand corner of lime concrete. Make sure you are highlighting a half a block. And you want to, from this block, count right by 2 and up by 2, and you want to place an upside down smooth quartz stair facing left on that block. Bring that stair up with the slab, and then bring that same stair right with a block, upside down stair facing right, and then go up with 3 blocks. You'll notice we're doing 4 block letters. I don't think I've ever used 4 block letters in a tutorial except for like lowercase l's and stuff every once in a while. But here we are. For the O, it's a circle. I don't know. There was some reason I had to make it a circle. I don't remember what it was. You want to place an upside down smooth quartz stair facing left that is 1 block away from the upside down stair facing right in the J. Bring it up with 2 blocks. Stair facing left. Right with 2 blocks. Stair facing right. Down with 2 blocks. Upside down stair facing right, and then left with 2 blocks. Joe. Leave a 1 block half on the bottom of that, and you want to place 3 blocks moving up, and then place a stair facing left. Bring it right with a block. Stair facing right, and then down with 3 blocks. You can connect the middle blocks together with an upside down slab. Leave a 1 block half on the bottom of that, place 4 blocks moving up. Come to the second one down. Actually, I guess from the top one, you could just go down diagonally to the right by 3, and then up 3. And then again, same thing, 1 block half on the bottom of that. 4 blocks moving up, down diagonally to the right by 3, and then up 3. I think that's an easier way. And there you go. It looks kind of dumb because it's like right up against the top, but we can fix that. Yeah. I was only thinking because... Did I make that too high? No, okay. I was only thinking because it just, I don't know. It's weird. It weird. So from either stone brick, the inner stone brick of the 3x3 pillar, or the 3 block wide pillars, you want to place a deep slate tile block upward diagonally, inward by 1. Then bring either one in with an upside down deep slate tile slab, up with a slab, in with a block, in with an upside down slab, up with a slab, in with 2 blocks, then 2 upside down slabs, bring each upside down slab up with the normal slab, then go in with 3 blocks, and then you can connect them together with 4 upside down slabs and bring each upside down slab up with the normal slab. That gives you this, it looks really weird without any of the other roof done, but it'll give you this kind of arc almost, and then you can just come behind it and you can fill in the gaps in with lime concrete. Just make sure you don't go behind full blocks with it, that's going to screw up stuff, but go behind upside down slabs so you don't have any gaps at all. And that'll give you this, and that'll look much better. It still looks awkward because it doesn't connect to anything, but it'll look better in a minute here. But, I mean, that just makes the letters look a lot more open, which is, quote-unquote open. Before we do the roof thing, you want to come to the left and right, and you want to take the top stone bricks, and you want to bring them back by 2. Then go inward diagonally and backward with a lime concrete. Back 14. It doesn't have to be 14, I'm just doing 14. I kind of screwed up on both of them somehow. 45 and 45, okay, good. And then go outward diagonally backward with a stone brick. Should do that on both sides, shouldn't I? Back 2 and then into. And then inward diagonally forward with a lime concrete, and then you can connect those 2 lime concretes together. And that'll give you this kind of a weird shape, which we tend to get a lot in these builds for some reason. Don't know why. We just do. So, if you want, yeah, we'll do this first. You can bring this entire kind of arc roof back by, I don't know the number. Wait, hold on. 17, 20? Bring back by 20, I think. Yes, bring it back by 20, so it's overhanging the back lime concrete by 1 as well. And then obviously don't bring the upside down slabs, except you do want them on the far back block. They're not that hard to figure out. It's just under any normal slab. Place an upside down one. I feel like I have to sneeze. Now that I said it, it's not gonna happen. I've had that happen like 6 times to me today. I've had that feeling like I have to sneeze and I just didn't sneeze. I don't know why. It's dumb. Severe amount of dumb detected. It's kind of funny though. Because it's like you're like preparing for a sneeze and it's like, nah, just kidding. We've been trolled. See, but it'd be even worse if you're like halfway through the sneeze and it's like, actually, I don't want to sneeze. And then you just look really, really awkward in public. Just like, ha! And just nothing happens. Just doesn't sneeze. Not that relatable because I don't think that's happened to me, but you know. And then also, if you want, you can bring that lime concrete up. Don't fiddle with the sides yet, though. They're just flat and boring. Basically. If I'm honest here. And I'm just starting with this because this is kind of weird, and then we'll go onto the other roof, and then I may or may not do the entire thing. It just depends. I probably won't, actually. And then you can obviously, again, like I said, fill in the back here with lime concrete just to kind of get that arc shape looking nice. It doesn't have to be lime concrete either. You could make it white concrete, but I think it fits the whole kind of split in half better if you have it lime, or if you added some other random block, like, I don't know. Magenta concrete. No, magenta glazed terracotta. Perfect. Now. On top of every single other stone, brick, or lime concrete, you can place a single deep slate tile block. It's going to get a little confusing with this top section here, but that's fine. I'll walk you through it a little bit. Because it's going to be, like, weird the way it is going to work. So I'll probably start at the top. Yeah, let's do it on the bottom, too, at least, though, the row of deep slate tiles. Just so we have it. I'm not worrying about it. Only build I've ever used glazed terracotta on ever. Boston Pizza right there. I'm pretty sure. I don't like glazed terracotta, but that I use it for the kind of weird design. And then you can go around the outside of all of them and place upside down deep slate tile stairs. Now with this top section it gets a little weird. So I want you to think of logically how this pillar would go. So you see if you take it to the side here, it'll go kind of like this. This will make sense, I promise. Once you hit the front, you'll place the 3 upside down stairs directly in front of the deep slate tiles that are above the stone bricks. And once you hit the end one, you'll place a upside down deep slate tile facing towards the center. So it'll be right on the left side, left on the right side, I think. Like that. Kind of hard to see, but it basically... Originally, the way I did it was I actually ended up making that a stair and then switching it to a block. So I kind of just think of it that way, too. It's a little bit more weird looking than it should be. And also don't forget about to do the same thing on the back. Well said. But yeah, that's great. Exactly what I wanted. And then again, also on the bottom. The bottom's easy though, there's literally nothing with the bottom. And also, I've talked about this in other tutorials. Just a simple garage door and normal door along the back would be nicely fitted. I added on almost everything. I guarantee you if I fly, once I actually finish the stairs, I'll go fly over to probably Goodwill. Goodwill will most likely have one. And I think that's the closest thing here that is finished. And that isn't... a big finished store that has a garage. I think it has a garage, I don't know. Goodwill actually is not a bad build though, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, there you go. There are the stairs. And then obviously, you want to fill in your lower and upper roofs just in with deep slate tile blocks. Unless you want to do something different. Smooth stone is always an option. Quartz blocks, actually. Sure what I'm talking about. Oh, I use quartz bricks for this? I didn't realize that. Oh, it does. That's awkward. It's fine. We'll find one, guys. Canadian Tire Center, I don't actually think... Not Center. God dang it, that's a hockey stadium. Canadian Tire, I don't think has one either. Yeah. That's a little bit awkward. Hold on. I'll find one. It's fine. There's surely one over here. I'm pretty sure Old Navy is somewhere. No, wait. Old Navy's not over here. Frick. Okay. That's... Great. Exactly how you draw it up. Is there anything over here? I don't think there is. That doesn't count. That's a house. Yeah, okay. Well, it's really, I just make a large, comically large suburban house garage, I guess. So I could actually show you that, couldn't I? Oh wait, those don't have garage doors. Are you kidding me? What is that look? That's just funny at this point. That feels like slightly staged, but I swear it's not. There's probably a suburban house over here, right? Yeah. Okay, now I can show you. So just like, simple door, that's not that much, and then garage door, maybe a little bit bigger. Well, that's a fancy one. You don't need to make it that fancy. You can just literally just do the tripwire hook, not worry about the buttons or anything. It's the wrong one. It's all going downhill. Kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably fill up to the back of the sign part here, the middle part. That is something too. Just like, kind of think about what you like better. Obviously, you can't make the front section flat. That's fine. That's an option. I don't think it'll look good though. For not even anything to do with colors or anything, just because it'll look stupid to not have it kind of look like it's part of the build. If you have it that, it kind of just looks like it was like smacked on the build. Versus if you have it sticking back, it looks like it's actually like it is part of the build, and it's not just kind of added on as like a facade. Which some, I guess, you do get both ways, but you get the point. The point is you don't want it to necessarily look like a facade very much. You kind of want it to look like it is the building. But I mean, you know, you'll see it both ways in real life. It all just depends on kind of like how the building is styled. But I mean, mine are so basic, and all of them look very similar, so it's not like it's much of a worry, unless the height is the same. Is Goodwill the same on both? No, Goodwill. It's normally like a couple of blocks higher. It's never like 6 blocks higher because that looks stupid, except for DSW. I don't know why I did that though. But it's always like, you know. One or two. This one is actually, has the 1 block gap. Which is normally how I like it. I normally like it where it's, the stairs aren't on top of the stairs. But they're not like, you can't really fit under them either, unless you're sneaking or something. Almost there. But, yeah. Once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, except for I didn't finish it, that is your JOANN Crafts and Fabrics completed, something like that, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.